Hello, yes, it's me again. This may be a familiar sight. You may have already seen something exactly like this, but I have only rated each Soulsborne boss, each of these 167, based on how much I like them. However, there is one other interesting way that we can possibly rate them, and that is by how difficult they are, and I think we can make this one a lot faster. So why don't we give it a shot? In my experience, how difficult was each of these bosses the first time that I beat them? I've already introduced most of these, so if you've seen my last video, then, like I said, we can do this a little more quickly, I guess. Ava the King's Pet, not very hard, that's a D. Abhorrent Beast, that was pretty hard. Give that a A for now. Might lower it to a B. I'm not sure. We don't have much of a scale of frame of reference here. Adjudicator is an F. That's extremely easy. Aldia, Scholar of the First Sin, pretty freaking easy. Same level as Ava. Sir Alan, C. Amygdala, that's got to be an S. That's some of the... I've struggled really hard with that one. Ancient Dragon, that's on the level of Sir Alan, pretty in the middle. Didn't take me very long at all. What is this one? Watchdog of the Old Lords, jeez, man. Yeah. That feels like one of the most testing bosses that I've ever faced in any video game. It got bad. You face him multiple times throughout the many Chalice dungeons, and it's stronger at some times more than others. Ancient Wyvern is, well, insultingly easy, except for the fact that you do have to make it up that winding path full of serpent men, so that part was kind of hard. B. Armor Spider? B. Emma the Gentle Blade and Ishin Ashina. A. Quite hard. Not like the craziest thing in the entire world, though. Beast Possessed Soul. F. Extremely easy. Micro enemy, you could say. Belfry Gargoyles is C. Yeah, it was kind of hard for a little bit. Blood-Starved Beast, actually really hard the first time you encounter it. Bloodletting Beast, also very hard, especially, well, it depends on which dungeon you're in. Taurus Demon, yep, very hard first time you see it when you're not quite used to that game yet. Bed of Chaos, that will take you a long time before you get used to the pits. Stray Demon, yeah, it has a lot of HP, it's pretty hard. Seath the Scaleless, not really hard, not really, for me. Yeah, some AoE attacks that can be tricky. Pinwheel, D, easy enough. Ornstein and Smough, jeez, S tier, especially in single player. Gravelord Nito, not very hard, let's give that a B. Moonlight Butterfly is on the easy side, D. Iron Golem, quite hard, B. Gwyn, Lord of Cinder, dude, he has that one weakness that slows him down, it's terrible. Sif, Great Grey Wolf Sif, pretty hard-ish, C. Gaping Dragon, pretty hard-ish, give that a B. Four Kings, really hard, jeez. Demon Fire Sage, not hard at all. Dark Sun Gwendolyn, not hard. Crossbreed Priscilla, not hard. Chaos Witch Quelaag, Chaos, wait, it's kinda hard. Kinda on the same level as Gaping Dragon, sure. Centipede Demon, very hard. It's very wily. Ceaseless Discharge, boo. Once you figure out what you're actually doing, you just get into the safe spot. You could be level 1 and first try it. Kaeper Demon, oh my gosh, S tier? Dude, Kaeper Demon sucks. Bell Gargoyles, pretty middle of the... Put it in with Quelaag and Gaping Dragon. You may be looking at this and thinking, oh, Cerulean and Ancient Dragon, they're so much more advanced than Bell Gargoyles, but at the point in time that you get to Sir Alan or Ancient Dragons, you're very well prepared. By the time that you get to Bell Gargoyles for the first time, you're not so prepared, and we're thinking of it from that perspective. When you see it for the first time, how hard is it? Bell Gargoyles are quite hard on your first time. Asylum Demon is not too bad on my first time. Give it a D. Knight Artorias, very hard. Black Dragon Calamite, also very hard. Manus, Father of the Abyss, in single player, this would be very hard. But when you summon Sif, it becomes like 50% easier. Sanctuary Guardian, one of the hardest games in Dark Souls 1. Brainsucker is a joke. Burnt Ivory King, not so bad, not so bad. It's C, yep. Celestial Emissary is really easy, D. Champion Gundar is kind of hard, maybe, not really. Champions Gravetender and Gravetender Great Wolf is gonna have to give that a D. Well, it has a really bad run back, that's the thing. Cleric Beast, very hard on your first time, wouldn't you say? And give that an A. Is that fair? B, maybe? B. Corrupted Monk of Fountainhead Palace. I've remembered the name of the place. That's it, right? I think. Pretty hard. A tier? Yep, A tier. Corrupted Monk of Ashina Depths. However, not as hard. B tier. Covetous Demon. Easy. Crystal Sage, easy. I hate Dark Souls 3. Curse-Rided Greatwood, easy. Dancer of the Boreal Valley, easy. Not even kidding. Dark Beast Parl. Dark Beast Parl is hard. Give it a B. Dark Eating Raider, S. Dark Lurker, kinda hard. Kinda. Let's put it in with A. Pretty hard. Took me a few tries. Deacons of the Deep, easy. I hate it. Oh jeez, look how many Dark Souls 3 things are going to go here. This is Demon in Pain, Demon from Below, and Demon Prince, super duper. Demon of Hatred, one of the hardest of all of these games. It's right up there. I mean, it's kind of the king of this stuff. Demon of Song, not bad. I mean, it's really cool in design, and it just feels cool, but not too bad at all. D tier. Dirty Colossus, dude, I mean, it barely even hit me. There was like something wrong with it. Yeah. It's hard to remember the name of the boss's first phase. It's Dragons of the Old Tree, I think, and Divine Dragon. This is an easy one. Let's put it in D tier. You can die if you're unlucky enough to be one shot by the Divine Dragon's sword swings or lightning strikes. Dragon God, actually pretty hard. Really bad, but pretty hard. Dragon Rider. Dragon Rider has gotta be a C. Dragon Slayer Armor is hard, for sure. Put it in A. The Duke's Dear Freya is a B or a C or a B, so it's a B. Ebrietis, Daughter of the Cosmos, is hard. Certainly can be, especially if you come in overleveled. Alana, the Squalid Queen, not that bad. Also can be hard on occasion. B. This one is Executioner's Chariot. It has a really hard run back. You have to get past a bunch of guys and a bridge with pits in it. Yeah, it's an A boss. It also has, once you're actually in the arena, I mean, it has hard to dodge attacks, It has a bunch of hollows guarding it and these witch things. You gotta get used to the Executioner's Chariot's patterns. Be able to identify its hints once you're near it. Father Gascoigne, wow. Yeah, the first time when you're starting Bloodborne, very unforgiving boss. Flame Lurker, I found this kind of hard, although I did first try it in Demon Souls. Flexile Sentry from Dark Souls 2 is easy. By the way, I realized I may be forgetting to specify what some of these are from. Flexile Sentry was easy. Kind of put me in a pinch, I remember, but still first tried it. Folding Screen Monkeys. Yep, all you gotta do is run at them. They can't even hurt you, right? Well, one of them can. With these weird phantom monkeys they spawn, but the phantom monkeys still can't even catch up to you. Fool's Idol can be very hard. With the, first of all, you gotta, well, it has that black phantom guarding it outside. It has that sorcerer you gotta kill upstairs. It has the traps that you have to pay attention to. All the hollows standing around that might wave their arms at you. It can hit you from many different directions. Quite hard. This one is the Forgotten Madman. Right, it's just nobody. He's nobody. Fume Knight. This is a hard one. A tier. Right, the Worshippers of the Dead. I'm not going to bother speaking their full name. Very hard. Gotta fight 3 NPCs all at once. They each have different abilities. They're way stronger than you. Yep, hard. Good thing that Dark Souls has always had such bad AI programming, right? Gehrman, the First Hunter, extremely hard. Is this S tier? Could be. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. Gehrman, the First Hunter, pretty rough, dude. I'm sorry, he just didn't take me that many tries. He's A tier. This is Genichiro Ashina and Genichiro Way of Tomoe, the hardest boss on this whole list. Yep. Second is Demon of Hatred. And he's only the second boss of his game. It's crazy, right? Crazy. Inner Genichiro, of course, just a buffed version. Now, this one is supposed to be Giant Lord, and Giant Lord is easy. You can die. He has attacks that he can kill you with. There are also giants around the arena that might kill you themselves. This is Great Shinobi Owl. Yes, Great Shinobi Owl. Super hard. Put that in A tier. Guardian Ape. Super duper hard. Put that in S. Jeez. Oh, does it deserve S? That's an A. That's an... yeah, I guess that's right. Guardian Dragon. Easy, easy, easy. Gyobu Oniwa. Gyobu the Demon is... hard. Put that in B. Put Ilana in C. Yeah. And she's not that bad. Yeah. Half-Light Spear of the Church or Spear of the Church. It all depends. It all depends. It all depends. Put it in A. It can be variable. You can see different results. This one is also the Bloodletting Beast, so I put the other Bloodletting Beast in A. This one's going in A. And Headless Ape, technically known as Guardian Ape, pretty hard. I guess it's a little harder than the original Guardian Ape. But thing is, it's not that much different. You just have 2 targets on you rather than 1. High Lord Volnir. Oh gosh, don't even speak about it. Are we even gonna put? See if more than 3 Dark Souls 3 bosses get above D. Okay. Let's see. This is Genichiro Way of Tomoe and Ishin the Sword Saint. Incredibly hard final boss. Inner Ishin. Wow, you've never seen anything like this before. I mean, by that point you're fully prepared, though, so at least you got that going for you. Udex Gunder is a harder first boss than the Asylum Demon. The Asylum Demon is in D. We'll put Udex Gunder in C. Keeper of the Old Lords can be very hard. Certainly can be. Put that in A. Here it is, King of Lance. In my opinion, the easiest boss out of any of these games. It's troubling to think of any that gets even easier than that. I mean, can you think of any instance? Yharnam the Giant. Yeah. Is Yharnam the Giant... There's so much preparation that goes into Yharnam the Giant in order to fulfill the Sigvard quest, and even if you don't choose to do that, well, you can do it the Storm Ruler way, which I actually never did. It takes somewhere around 6 hits, I guess. King of Lance has to be the easiest boss, but he's also a final boss. It's pretty interesting that they chose to do that. Orphan of Kos is, of course, incredibly difficult. You're never going to get a summon partner for this one, most likely. Just tons of practice that goes into it. Lady Butterfly, also tons of practice going into this, and Sekiro doesn't even have multiplayer. This one is Lawrence, the first Vicar. Incredibly hard. He's always rushing at you. He has so much AoE, all these flame attacks. Leechmonger, easy D tier. Living Failures, not that bad. I'll put him in B, because you just gotta focus on the one of them, the weak link. This one is, what is this one? Oh, right, this one's Martyr Logarius. Martyr Logarius is very hard. Put him in S tier, actually. He's got a terrible run back. He's just so hard to avoid. His ranged attacks. He constantly runs away from you when you try to get close. Looking Glass Knight. Looking Glass Knight is easy. Put that in the C tier solely for the fact that he can summon Red Phantoms. Oh yeah, look, Lauren Silverbeast. Dude, you can kill it in a few hits. It just breathes fire at you. Make sure you don't let it do that. Lauren Darkbeast, well, where did we put Parl? Because this is just a buffed version of Parl. Parl. Have we rated Parl yet? Dude, where's Parl? I'm pretty sure we did. There's Parl. So Parl's in B. We'll put Lauren Darkbeast in A. This would happen to be Aldrich, Devourer of Gods. Not very bad at all, really. Yeah, not real. Like, I mean, where does he go? I don't. C tier, yeah. B maybe? Nope. He's not as hard as Cleric Beast. The Twin Princes, who cares? Twin Princes, harder than Aldrich. Put them in the B. They took me a few tries. Yharnam the Giant, you insta-kill him. Just sit back and watch Sigvard do his job. Abyss Watchers were absolutely nothing to me. I barely even remember them. I mean, you have to do them multiple times. They took nothing out of me. Lost Sinner is also not a challenge. Pretty easy early boss. Okay, Lud the King's Pet, Zalin the King's Pet, S tier. Worst run back in world history, and they are, well, you're fighting 2 giant beasts at the same time. Ludwig the Accursed / Ludwig the Holy Blade, absolute S tier material. He's so fast you can't do much about him unless you have a summon constantly assaulting you. Jeez. Maiden Astraea is one of my least favorite bosses, but quite hard. Put them in B with Cleric Beast and Gaping Dragon. So looks perfectly fair to me. You gotta get past Garl Vinland. There's a few ways to do that. You can try cheesing him. It's very easy. poisoning him. Man-Eater Boar. Ugh. Yep, you just punch it essentially once. It's gone. Can't do anything. Man-Eater and Man-Eater, very hard. Always knocking you off. Put him in A tier. Yeah, they're very hard, dude. Even sometimes they don't knock you off. They kill you legitimately. This one is Lady Maria. She's somewhat hard. Thing is, I beat her on my second try. So I don't... And I only beat her the once, because you know how hard it is to play Bloodborne The Old Hunters on New Game Plus, so yeah, I have no choice but to say she's actually not that hard. Didn't give me trouble. Murgo's Nurse is hard. A tier. Bloodborne's a very hard game. And she's a final boss, and a great one. Mikolash, Host of the Nightmare. Gosh, don't even mention him. I mean, he can certainly cause you to die in many ways. Many, many ways. And he can take you a long time, too. He can be a long boss. Moon Presence. This one, yeah, this one took me a lot of tries. Put it in A tier. Yeah, took me many tries. Myth of the Baneful Queen can also be certainly very hard. Put him in A and B tier. Nashandra, final boss of Dark Souls 2. Not hard. Less hard than Mytha. Sure is. C tier. Osiris or Osiros, the Consumed King, really easy. Disappointed in this one. D tier. Dark Souls 3, not good. Demon Souls, Old Hero. Oof, this one has really been a problem for me on New Game Plus. However, on my first run, I first tried him, so what's the deal here? I guess, B, I suppose. Kind of balances out. I first tried him, now I can't even beat him on New Game Plus. Old King Allant is very hard. Well, I mean, about as hard as Gaping Dragon, right? It's strange. Demon Souls, such a hard game, yet you can't really point to any one boss that continuously kills you, right? Except for maybe Dragon God or Man-Eater. Strange. This is Old Monk, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Old Monk, again, just like Spear of the Church, totally depends on what you get. I've had some trouble with it. Actually, I've lost more to it than I've won. This one is Old Demon King. Gosh, who cares? Who put him in the D? I guess it's possible that he might hit you, but you're gonna first try it, right? And it's a short run back. It's not hard to get past that sandworm. Old Demon Slayer is here. I mean, you fight him very early, and he's strong by early standards, right? So, not strong otherwise. Certainly no, like, a total pushover in New Game Plus. Old Iron King, hard for sure. Yeah, above King Allant, maybe? Yeah, put Old Iron King in A tier, because you keep falling into that lava. It just shoves you around. This is Owl Father. Very hard. Put Owl Father in S, takes a lot of practice, buffed version of Great Shinobi Owl. And Inner Father, yeah, one of the hardest of this whole list. This one is Penetrator, haha. D tier, I mean, I first tried him, hit me a good few times, forced me to use my healing items. Phalanx, F. Nobody should like this boss. It's over in an instant. Not a very good introductory boss. Pontiff Suliban, let's assume we're doing single player here. Gonna put Pontiff Suliban in B, although you can easily kill him in 15 seconds flat if you use a summon. This one is Throne Watcher and Throne Defender. They can be hard, but I usually just summon for them because I I had to fight them a lot to complete this game. I think I beat them alone on my first try, and yeah, B tier wasn't that bad. This is Thumerian Descendant. I remember Thumerian Descendant and Thumerian Elder being very, very difficult. So, are they as strong as Father Gascoigne? Yes. Yep, they're up there. These are some of the hard bosses of the Chalice Dungeon. This would happen to be the this is Pursuer, hard one, A tier. Yep, early boss. Does a lot of damage, moves very fast. Rom the Vacuous Spider, on the easier side. Of course, it's hard to get past the army of spiders, and it's also hard to avoid Rom's attacks when you're trying to move really close to it. B tier, yep, up there with Old King Alant and Cleric Beast. Royal Rat Vanguard is easy. D tier. No, that's actually Royal Rat Authority, but still, Royal Rat Vanguard, incredibly easy. This one is the... What is that? Oh, this is supposed to be the Ruined Sentinels. They're hard. The 3 guys, you gotta fight them all at once. Put them up in A. You could certainly die a lot to those guys. Scorpion S. Najka is how I choose to pronounce it. Took me a lot of tries. A lot of tries, dude, for some reason. I don't know, she does a lot of damage, and when she burrows underground, it can be hard to move around her. Shadow of Yharnam, Shadow of Yharnam, Shadow of Yharnam. S tier, wow, this one can really kick you in the shin. Sin the Slumbering Dragon, as much as I love this one, I did first try it, put it in... It was a really long battle, though. Put it in C tier. Oh, Sister Frida, Father Ariandel and Frida, and Black Flame Frida. It's just the 3rd phase that's so much of a problem. The other 2 phases are easy, but yeah, about as hard as Emma and Ishin. Slave Knight Gale, disappointingly easy. Put him in B with Nito. Smelter Demon, really hard. I mean, crazy run back. Put him in S for, I mean, the timing at which you face it, not far into the game, still in the early stages. Really hard run back. You gotta get past all these Elan Knights, and then you actually get there, and you can't avoid its flames. Blue Smelter Demon, same thing, just higher stats. Soul of Cinder, was disappointed. Put it in... I don't know if I first tried it. I can't remember. I assume that I did because I was over-leveled. Put it in B... Right. No. A? Yeah, put it in A. Why not? Storm King. I'm just realizing right now that you could confuse that with another boss called King of the Storm. Isn't that confusing? I've never realized that. Storm King is easy. I did actually die to this boss, but it's still easy because you can hit it from so far away. It has that hard attack where it shoots a bunch of babies at you. The Last Giant is an easy introductory boss. Put that in F. King of the Storm and Nameless King. It's a really hard one. Yeah, this one took many tries from me. Second phase when you're fighting Nameless King, so hard to dodge his spear. Put that in S. What is this one? The One Reborn, huh? Yeah, A tier, right? Very hard Bloodborne boss. Mid-game, actually late game. This one is the Rotten from Dark Souls 2. Can be hard if you go in underleveled. It's just a matter of stats. How much damage can you do to it? You can dodge its attacks fairly easily. We'll put it in C with Sif. Looks about right to me. Skeleton Lords. Easy D. Yeah, D tier. Throne Watcher and Throne Defender. I feel like we did those already. Didn't we? Where's Throne Watcher and... I'm confused. Did we not? Was there a mix-up? Oh, here. Yeah, see? So, here's Throne Watcher and Throne Defender. However, this one, which I mixed it up for, is actually Prowling Magus and Congregation. An absolute F. Absolutely. Let's try to PQR Prowling. Yeah, just try to organize it alphabetically there somewhat. It doesn't totally matter. Throne Watcher and Throne Defender, I put that one in C tier, right? Yeah, it's not bad. Tower Knight, I struggled with this one. B. Fighting the Tower Knight can take a long time, and it has one treacherous heck of a run back. Twin Dragon Riders, very easy. Very easy. Put that in D. The Undead Giants are super freaking hard. I mean, really hard. You can make the argument they're S tier. All of them. I mean, they're all pretty much the same. They're slightly different. Very hard Bloodborne Chalice dungeon bosses. Vanguard Demon. Vanguard Demon. Of course, you only have one shot at beating it, and you gotta go through the whole tutorial. That makes it hard enough. You only have to stay behind it to hit it. It can't hit you when you're behind it. It has nothing to do to you. It can try to stomp at you, but that attack is so easy to dodge. Veilstott, the Royal Aegis, not too bad. Put him in C. Vendrick, quite hard. Yes, Vendrick. He takes so long. Put him in A. This would be Vicar Amelia, one of the hardest Bloodborne bosses, the second mandatory boss in that game's story. Vort of the Boreal Valley, way too easy. Put him in D. Merciless Watcher, and Watcher Chieftain is another D. It's a Chalice dungeon boss. The Witch of Hemwick, F. Hate the Witch of Hemwick. It's so straightforward. Yharnam is a tricky one because I feel like I mean I first tried her, but I feel like I got lucky because I know she can one-shot you and she can stun you. It can be pretty rough. Put her in B. And yep, that was pretty fast, wasn't it, guys? So, hope you agree. It's another, it doesn't matter if you don't agree. It's another even spread. Looks like I got a lot of A's here and not so many C's. Well, of course, they trend towards the harder, right? Because it's a series famous for its difficulty. So, anyways, that's about it. Hope you found this remotely interesting, I suppose. So goodbye.